everybody, it's Ben's Productions here, and today we are back with Hogwarts Legacy. I'm assuming this has got to be, well, not assuming, I know it's part 7 because I just checked. So, don't forget to smash the like button, and let's begin. On this, for a call cast star screen. Can't remember why I put in there. Let's go on there. See, I remembered this time.
That troll in the village. You were incredible.
Punja's onion again.
What's that? Where's it all black? Oh no, it's Sebastian.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. Wonderful it is to see you again.
I wonder if she likes garlic.
Here,
Or
you'll
garlic
need these
bread.
for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling
Oh,
it
it's
is to
just
have
when we
everyone
got
back together again.
to use
This year will
the
be filled with
screaming
enchantments
plants.
and excitement, but
Because
the most
Postman's
important thing
annoying
cultivated in herbology
in
is
the first
knowledge.
film.
The prudent herbologist is no
I think
more
it
afraid
was
of
the
the
first
venomous
film.
tentacular
Correct me
than
if
the
I'm
bouncing
wrong.
bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Unfortunately, mine can't be protected.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I know it's not very cold. Mandrakes. Jesus.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil!
Oh. Done it first time. Annoying little shit.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I didn't enjoy it.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I
Like I
mentioned,
said, I
next we'll be
can't.
planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay, Professor Garlic.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Oh god, do we have to do that
Dittany's
again?
restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Oh shit.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let
What was
Professor
countdown
Sharp
for
tell you
then?
about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in
That
the other
sounds like a good
greenhouse.
idea.
It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Oh, great.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you
Oh.
the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these
Oh,
stairs
he's
will
a
take us there.
Gryffindor.
But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages.
Oh,
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
okay, how do I do that? And, oh,
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their
how
mouths
do I do
on.
it?
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind
He's
of plants.
slow.
Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a
Okay, I
fight.
guess kids
Not
can
saying
no
you can't go
longer
it
play
alone,
this game.
But, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if
Oh,
necessary.
I think my
Dogweed and
workmate
death cap has
told
more
me
of it,
about
if you're
them.
keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the
So
garden.
they'd be useful
You get the
later
idea.
on.
Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
So I got up to that point.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
This is why I need a gaming chair, because this one isn't always comfortable.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to
Yeah.
learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
That can
I
be useful
suppose
in
that's
future.
everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
So guarded class now potions.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
That's a big spoon.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Let's do it
I'll get
anyway.
you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Where's the feather? Oh, no, it's a Fwooper. Date 31st of December 18 from Alpha Office subtext Begon and Burks. Begon and Burks has had a increased amount of activity outside or during the shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know, for shop's reception, we are adding more hours to trophies that have already been watching the shop. You are almost the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Weird.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
And we brew our potion.
Should you chop the jitney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Oh, some way I have to count down. The final countdown. Oh. Seems like we're missing a bit.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Oh no.
Get it! Dragon done! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Am I missing anything from here?
Sorry, Professor. That'll be point from Gryffindor again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
Shit.
Potions on hand.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
He's next.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Don't actually know.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight. Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Ugh, my ropes are going to be from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Yeah, we now go down here.
With a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse.
Oh yeah, Owen
Pleasure to
Cut
meet
from
you.
bits.
I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in.
Asking us to do it
Say
still
a bit
seems
of an
cowardly.
exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one.
Oh, it's that. Let's do that.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Is it to do with me moving about? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Levioso! Incendio!
Oh.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Creepy.
Devil's snare. seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Wait, is this what we saw in this? Ow.
Incendio! Lumos.
Okay. Good thing we changed the spell.
Protego! Lumos. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Accio! Lumos. Levioso! Accio!
What's the one that we replace?
Incendio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Lumos! Levioso! Accio! I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Lumos. Revelio.
What a hole. Is that everyone we need? I think so.
Prove my bravery yet?
You coward.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's
We
even more
fetched
than I
more than
expected.
one.
I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
Ungrateful
This is sure to
bastard.
put an end to Puffskein Dunking for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunking for me.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
One of them is my personal diary. And I'd really...
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Oh.
Accio! This must be Cressida's diary.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students...
Revelio.
Oh, what's that? Professor Black might suggest I ban on magic in the library. Someone has sneakily into the restrict. Oh, that's mean Sebastian. So that stuff we already know. Shit.
Accio. Levioso. Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Oh, I need to finish.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Well, we need to find that other girl.
My brothers and I can love pumpkin juice with almond spice. My aunt introduced us to
Where
this
was
years
that?
ago.
I don't remember where she is now.
Protego, Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Wait, what point?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle.
What was that?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Well, we need to find that other person so we can...
Can't wait till I'm old enough. I think Madam can gather.
Where is he?
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the What?
Oh, we did that.
Revelio.
Okay, just a minute.
Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Oh, it's exactly that one.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Good.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Good idea. Well, I don't think I can do any more now. So I think that's it for today, guys, for this video. So, if you like this series, don't forget to smash the like button, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!